So you might remember a few years ago, a brand new wrestling video game came out called Retromania Wrestling, which was essentially the successor to the greatest arcade wrestling game of all time, WWF WrestleFest. And it was a really fun arcade style wrestling game that definitely invoked emotions that you probably had playing WWF WrestleFest. Nice big characters, over the top moves, fast paced gameplay, a variety of arenas and different characters, a story mode. It wasn't a perfect game by any stretch of the imagination, but it definitely was a lot of fun. And considering a lot of independent wrestling projects never see the light of day, to have Retromania Wrestling just actually come out was super cool. And of course, you can play the Too Many Games arena and throw someone into the RGT85 table and then change the ring to an RGT85 ring, which is just awesome. It's obviously just awesome. Oh my God, it's Stevie Richards. But of course, the team has been working on DLC, and it's been a long time coming. They initially did 3 different characters with Chris Bay, James Storm, and Mr. Hughes, but they were also working on a paid DLC as well that was going to consist of 6 different characters, new arenas, new gameplay options, and all sorts of stuff. We learned a bit about the 5 of these 6 characters. Of course, them being the Rock and Roll Express, Magnum TA, and one of my personal favorites, Demolition. Demolition is one of the greatest WWF tag teams of all time, and the fact that they're not represented in modern WWF games is an absolute crime and an absolute shame and disgusting. Like, Demolition rules ass. I don't care what anyone says. Here comes the axe, here comes the smasher with Demolition, walking disaster. Like, one of the greatest theme songs of all time. Yeah, they look like BDSM guys that you would find at, like, I don't know, a certain type of bar that consists of only men. But it was cool, man. Who cared? The spikes and leather and stuff. It was awesome. But who was the 6th man? There was lots of speculation as to who the 6th man was, and I'd seen it all online. I'd even indulged in it myself. And obviously, if they're holding out on who the 6th man is, it's got to be someone big. They showed me last night so that I could make this video for today who the 6th man was, and I was just like, no fucking way, dude. No, there is no way that this is the 6th man. Because this is not just, a little bit of a nostalgia thing. This is a GOAT of professional wrestling. And we got a trailer, folks. And we're going to dissect this trailer because I have a lot of things to say about it. The intro is just kind of talking about the history of the game or whatever, some of the reviews that have come out for it. All that sort of stuff. Cool to get your props and stuff like that. But we are here to see who the 6th man is. So you might notice right here from July 10th to the 16th, it is 70% off on Steam, Switch, and Xbox. The DLC does not come out until September. So you can pick up the base game for 70% off and then just buy the DLC when it comes out. And like you are coming out ahead in terms of the monetary aspect of this. Shout outs to Kenny Baum, my homie Kenny Baum, great channel. Make sure you guys check him out. I had to put him on game with the Steam sale because he's heading to All In. But who's the 6th man you're saying, RGT? Who could it be? Shut the fuck up, bro. And look. I know he's in WrestleQuest. WrestleQuest is an RPG game. Okay? WrestleQuest is not a professional wrestling game. And WrestleQuest is a cool game in and of itself. But to have Macho Man Randy Savage in an independent wrestling game is absolutely insane because you have to do things like movesets and intros and all that sort of stuff. How the hell did you pull this off? I don't know how they pulled this off. But what I do know, Jesus Christ. Look at that character, the glasses, the headband, the sparkly jacket. And bro, like, it just gets better with the moves. Like, I'm very excited. We got the classic purple. This is probably what I'll be rocking in the game. Of course, they did add a palette thing where you can adjust the palette of the character, of the colors of the character. So make your own kind of attires and stuff like that. But like, dude, look at this. Got the taunt. Oh yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah. he looks great, and then you see the moves and you're just like, oh, okay, this is top notch. So we got the classic elbow to the head, and like, okay, the clothesline where he hits the ground with him, cool stuff. But there are some deep cuts in this as well, some very, very deep cuts. So we got the crowning off the top rope. Of course, he jumps off the top rope, hits you with the double axe handle on the head, which was just a super cool move back in the day. You can see the 3 stars, bro. I'm like really weird when it comes to wrestling games. Like, I notice a lot of things. You can see the 3 stars on the attire, which is a classic Macho Man attire. And boo, dude, the running knee to the back is such a deep cut because I didn't expect that to be in the game, but like that is such a Macho Man move. And then you got this here with the big what the hell you call it? You throw him on the top rope or whatever. That's cool too. But like the running knee, this is awesome. This is freaking sick. This is one of the classic Macho Man moves. Of course, he's playing against Axe in a too many games ring. Just throw him outside of the ring and then throw him into the RGT table so that's Macho Man versus Axe in an RGT ring. Do you understand if you told me when I was a small child, like, yo, you're going to be in a wrestling game and people will be able to fight in a ring that has your logo on it because you're a YouTuber and it's going to be Macho Man and Demolition in the ring? I would have said, bro, lay off the crack cocaine. That is such an awesome move, though. The running thing where he gets you, and then we got the back elbow here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, the crown jewel. Oh, my God. So it comes out on September 13th. And to say that I am excited for this is an understatement. I don't think excited is quite the word that I would use for this. We also got a look at the attires here. I will bring it up right now. It's a kind of a special folder here. Look, this is the second channel, bro. We do things kind of on a whim here. But you can get a better look here of the character, the attire, the changes that you can do to the attire, the portraits and stuff. Like, so good. They fucking nailed this, dude. They nailed this. Absolutely just nailed it. And we have a list of the updates that are available in the DLC here. So we will go over this really quick. So we have non-DLC updates, which means that no matter what, you will have access to these updates. This is just for the base game. So we have new tag team mechanics, several new tag team moves, new drop down and leapfrog system, new dog piles, new walk speed option to slow down the gameplay. So that's key because a lot of people felt it was a bit too fast compared to WrestleFest. New run collision option, new animations for a bunch of existing move, new camera modes, ability to hide the HUD, and various bug fixes. And then you have the DLC editions of this game as well. 6 new playable characters, 3 new stages, 6 new handicap type matches, new house show game mode, play random events of multiple matches for a high score, new tournament mode, new wrestler gear customizer, added tag team championship title, added Retromania World Championship title, new tracking system for titles with title history and statistics, new attract mode intro video. Bro, this is the Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't think you understand how cool this is. I'm blown away, bro. Awesome shit. I can't wait to hop back into this game now in September. They're actually going to be at Retro World Expo in Connecticut. So just a hop, skip, and a jump for me. Showing off stuff on, so it's in September. So when the DLC comes out, but they're going there with Axe and Smash with Demolition. So since I'm friends with like the Retromania people, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, can I just like come and hang out for like a day and just like hang out with Axe and Smash and like film stuff and have them sign the exorbitant amount of Demolition stuff that I own? I think they'll say yes. I think they'll say yes. But that's the Retromania DLC. I'm absolutely blown away. Can't wait to play it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me your thoughts in the comments section down below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel as well because I'll be uploading random shit on here all the time. And we do live streams on here. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.